the easiest way you can track.
Are we gonna have to get a load?
We're off to a great start, guys. Great start.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is a very exciting today. If you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I'm about to show you guys the building. Originally, I thought I would just show you guys once it was done, but I feel like you guys might appreciate what we turned this into. So, as you guys can see right here, this is Interstate 81. Like, you can, like, there's semi trucks moving right there. So Interstate 81, and here's the building. So we have, I want to say it's 2.5, 3 acres, I believe. And there's this little access road back here. Obviously, we've got a lot of cleaning. So a backstory on this building, it was originally Mr. Transmission, as you guys can see by the sign. It went out of business, I think in 2014. And 2015 this got sold to a guy that owned a construction company, and all he did was kind of store equipment in it. So let me take you guys inside here. It's gonna be quite the transformation. And I think the property line goes to about this fence line down here. Kind of weird that it's not fenced off, but we also picked up these storage units with the building. So we have 28 storage units, and then we also have quite a bit of that field back there that we're gonna go ahead and get cleared out. We have 6 bays, 1 bigger bay, and then 5 littler bay doors. And let me take you guys inside. Now keep in mind, this has been vacant for quite some time, so do not judge. Let me get the keys. Look at that. Already ready for us to accept credit card. Okay, we're inside. Again, guys, don't judge a book by its cover, okay? It smells terrible in here, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. So, first thing we did was we turned on all the power. We have a bathroom there. So we'll have a men's clean bathroom, a woman's bathroom. Obviously, you guys have seen David's fiance Keely in some of the videos, and then obviously you guys all know that I'm married, so we do have some women that will be in here from time to time. We want to make sure that they're comfortable. And then this is the inside. This is like a yellow, and I think I'm colorblind, but kind of like a, I don't know what you call that. It looks kind of reddish brown. Keely's got some great plans in the works. She's gonna come in today, finish taking down all of these signs, and then she is painting as well as cleaning the floor. We have an office right here. I'm not sure whose office this is. I think this is gonna be David's office. And then back here we have a break room right here. Very nice facility. Then we have a shop bathroom, and I'm kind of envisioning that what we might do is actually put a washer and dryer in here as well for shop towels and stuff. So there you go. Now out into the main shop, we have 6 lifts. We have 4 posts. These are Challengers. They all work. The only weird part is they are air lowered. So we're gonna have to get a compressor hooked up, not a big deal. We have a decent sized storage room in here, which might turn into like an engine clean room. Not too sure yet. Then we have, they left us both of these oil bins, so that'll be nice to put our used oil in. Decent lighting. I think we're gonna upgrade some sooner than later. We have a 220 outlet right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and rewire that for the correct style plug, but there is the outlet for 220. We also have water in the back corner over there. We do have a leak in the roof, not a big deal. Dave will get that fixed. 2 natural gas heaters here and here. And then it was Mr. Transmission. We're assuming that this was their transmission build area. We kind of like it. I told Dave, I was like, I kind of want to like finish this wall a little bit more. So I think what we'll end up doing is sliding this whole thing closer to the wall, like leave it, I don't know, 8-10 feet long, and then just slide it down that way so we're not taking up as much shop space. And I also told him, I was like, I want to put a roof on it for more storage. So that's kind of what we got in the works. Yeah, walking back outside. What do you guys say about this facility? State of the art.
Yeah. Wear gloves.
No, we'll
Get some mailbox.
just wonder if that was included.
It is now. Why she's trying to throw it away? We're gonna need that for a meal.
Yeah, there she is. Even came with some empty 5-gallon buckets and an axle. Now guys, as you can see, this is a project that Dave and I and every one of our friends that lives locally is gonna tag team for temporary. Might be ghetto, but we're gonna take the M, make it a W, take the O and the T, and put WOT at least on this building. The banner, I don't know what we're gonna do with that just yet. We might get it rewrapped or something. It did come with a couple signs for the highway. We're not sure yet. So, little backstory. My dad and stepmom owned an electrical business in which they did signing and electrical. Now, I am not fortunate enough to really have gotten that experience, exactly what all went into that, unfortunately. So, I'm kind of relying on him. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. We're definitely gonna get a sign. There's a sign up front that we wanna do, as well as get a sign on the building here, but it's kind of budget. But here you guys can see the storage units. Quite swampy back here. We got just hammered with rain. But yeah, this is kind of, we're thinking about clearing out some of this brush and trees, and basically kind of take this all the way back here. And because we're so close to the lake, to help pay for this place, we're going to allow people to store their boats here. So obviously we're gonna need a little bit of gravel, but it's doable. Hopefully I don't, oh man, I'm gonna put my Crocs in 4-wheel drive mode. So there you guys can kind of see that fence. It's like right there. You guys look right there. There's that fence line. So there's probably a good, I don't know, I'd say 400 feet ish. No, maybe not 400. But anyway, you could easily park boats along this fence line and probably park some boats here. It's just gonna be really nice to have storage. The other thing is being able to park some stuff right here, as well as up front, kind of close to the building here. And it should be great. There's also storage units on the other side. Our big thing, we're gonna open up a separate company to deal with the rental side of stuff as far as storage units go. But there's 28 units here. I'm not saying we're gonna make a fortune, but it should help us quite a bit to be able to do that. So we're already off to a great start. We turned the water on at the water main, and this pipe just exploded all over. So it's a good thing I'm the best plumber in Southwest Virginia, huh?
Yeah.
Lord help us. All right, off to Lowe's I go. Look at this. We leave to go get plumbing stuff. Man, my boy just putting in work back here. Look at that. Good floor scrub. What are you doing later, Dave? Okay, so we got this all done. Not my best work. I am also not a plumber. I made sure to prevent pushback, I guess is what it's called. I tried to use a 45-degree twisting motion on most of the fittings that I could. We got some tape down there. Again, guys, not a plumber. This kind of messy, honestly. So now we're gonna let it cure for about 30 minutes and then we can turn the water on due to the temperature it is in here and see if we have any leaks. So, whew. Go ahead and see what, I think Keely's working on the office right now. I think she's got the air purifier going. Putting in work.
This is a mess.
The truth, guys.
I hope you wait 2 hours.
It's a half hour. Okay, I got the water heater drain. I just wanted to make sure this wasn't plugged up. It's not. Gotta let all that air out. Let me go check for leaks. Guys, I'm pretty much the facade end of this shop right now. We got toilets flushing. Look at that. We got some leaks. Like that faucet doesn't shut off. But we can deal with that.
I did not think it would take you this long. Got her.
Okay, well, we also had a leak here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this all dialed in. There was a leak under the bathroom sink too. So we upgraded to this pull-out style. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get all these cleaned up so we can put new fittings on. Well guys, I'm not gonna say that I'm a professional plumber, but everything held up. We got full water pressure. We now have a pull-out hose. And we lost a urinal in the process, but you know, that is the price you pay for greatness. So we're just gonna stuff this rag in here. I'm sure we'll get a cap. Do you really wanna be in this, Rowan? You wanna be in this video?
No, it's like, video me, I'm cute.
This is Brandon and Hannah's boy, Rowan. Say hi. Say hi. Look, a little shy. Look at that. We're going black on the doors apparently.
It looks good.
And then black on the trim, and then I'll let you guys see the wall color after they're done. This is Brandon's wife, Hannah. All right, guys, moment of truth here. Water's all the way on. Got good flow out of this guy. Look at that, we got a real life Stuart Little.
Look, it's a mouse.
Oh my God.
It's trying to jump.
Actually, we discovered a whole family of Stuart Littles. We got 3 of these little bastards running around. This is not going well at all.
Here too, let's see.
Wow, are we sure we turned the water off, Dave?
Is that really turned off from that side?
It should be.
What kind of piece of shit squeeze you this? He doesn't look like you. This one's just really dry. Look how dry. Look how dry my side is. Look at my side. I don't even know if I'm dragging anything. I gotta get real low with it.
We are business owners.
Not very good ones.
All right, guys, a very exciting day one. We officially have no more leaks. We're gonna get that new heating element. We started cleaning, preliminary clean. We got all of the stickers off all the windows. First coat of paint is on the doors. Don't mind the over, like you just razor blade that off. The water doesn't leak anymore. The toilet's flush. Tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and get the pressure washing done on the floor here and get the new transmission build area. But all in all, a pretty successful day. We got the old security system removed so we can put our new one in. And I'm very excited to see what this turns into. All right, guys, back again next day. To be fair, we've had to run some errands and stuff. But as you can tell in the background, we got Seth out here on the weed whacker, going to town. I went to Home Depot and grabbed a ton of lumber. We're gonna build that transmission area today, hopefully. We got Brandon, Keely's brother. God, this is bad. I think one JZ in it or what? Yeah. And then Brandon's coming out with my side-by-side and a scraper, and we're just gonna scrape all this area out here just to kind of see what we got to work with. We've been taking trash out, cleaning up broken glass. It's just been one of those days. And yes, we left the plumbing on all night, no leaks. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this unit pulling up. Got the old Horton hauler. Yes. And my side-by-side. We got this scraper side-by-side. See what she does. They're still over there. You guys can now kind of see where they've dragged that skid plate. Just trying to level this out. They did the parking lot. Keely and Brandon and Hannah and David's kids are all having a blast out there. I've been chainsawing. We got that big branch for this tree removal. We fell that one close to the road, but we planned it out right. This one fell this way. Anyway, we fell that branch toward the road, this one this way. That one went like there, and now the plan is, you guys can see the notch right there cut. We're gonna take a horizontal cut and then cut it from this way, and then the goal is to get it to fall kind of in this area here. This isn't a very big road, but every time we have dropped a branch, we send somebody down there and over there just to make sure nobody gets hurt. And then a little exciting news here. We changed some elements out, and wouldn't you know it, we have hot water. Score one for the good guys. So we're starting to come together. Hot water. Sheesh. Next we got to do is we're going to get this tractor and all these discs out of the way. And then Dave's going to start pressure washing. We got to rip this down still today too. And then get all this lumber unloaded so we can build this structure. All right, so this is not OSHA approved. My God. We have a Molotov cocktail. You guys can already see the gasoline. Luckily for us, we live in the county. Oh my God. Why? Okay. Here, take the gas. Did you dump all the gas already?
No.
Here.
Those are plastic. Yeah, I hate doing that. Why?
Yeah, I've never done brush fires ever in my entire life. You're right. Well, the nice part is this wood's real green, so it's gonna be. And over here, you guys can see the start of the transmission room. We got our walls built. Dave went out to go get a level, and basically what I did was, because this was like a rippled surface, we used construction grade wood to metal screws right there, and we hit the beam. It looks kind of like that. We hit this beam here, used the 2x6 scraps to just space it off, and then we'll put a 2x8 header, and then the 2x8 header will go right here, and then we'll tie these walls to the header, as well as attach it to the floor once we get it, you know, straight up and down. And then the roof joists will have a cap here, and then they'll run across this side. Once we figure out the distance, once we get this one set, we will go ahead, attach it to the floor, and get our joists ran. And we went 16-inch on center 2x4, 16-inch on center 2x6 to span the roughly 10 feet. It's like 9 foot 6 inches. And then we'll put a cap there. And then we have tongue and groove plywood for the roof. We should be able to put, the goal here is like some of our drag radials and stuff like that. So nothing super heavy, just anytime you can build up, you add essentially usable square footage. So in the trans area, what we're thinking, I'm not sure if it'll make the video, but since there's already power on this wall, we'll have our tear down bench probably right here and our build bench over there. And then this will all be shelves here. And then our parts washer is gonna go somewhere in this vicinity here, so you can use it for the regular area and also the transmission area. All right, we got our first truck coming in. This one has a little bit of a miss. Looks like the injector. It's a dually G56 truck. The first truck in here. We got this finished up last night. Got everything kind of cleaned up in here. I'm gonna go get some stuff in here, some lighting. We're gonna get this lighting hopefully tackled. It should still make this video, but we already got customer work coming in. And Dave's excited. I can see it. Guys, we have successfully, oh, this squeegee is terrible. We successfully pressure washed all the walls, all the doors, and all the floors. We had a fire extinguisher explosion, or at least that's what Dave and I think it was probably. It was like that when we got here, but there was just, you guys can kind of see it still a little bit, but pressure washer got a majority of it up. So now I'm gonna go ahead, get all of this squeegeed out, get the heaters on, and start to get rid of all this water. So a lot of work. First thing we bought is a oil catcher, oil jug. I think there's a real term for this, but we got one of these. And then we also got an ultrasonic parts cleaner. And that is for fuel lines, so we can properly clean them out. The building also came with these awesome jack stands. And then, yeah, we're just slowly chipping away at it. I think I'm gonna go ahead, start getting some of the light fixtures hung up in here. And then get our shelves installed. Okay guys, we got our transmission area going together. Now, we did buy a lot of this from Harbor Freight. Let me explain. Everything when I worked at PDD that was in the transmission area just got beat up, destroyed, full of trans fluid. So, being that transmission building isn't the main focus, I mean, we're gonna offer it, but it's not the only thing we're doing, obviously. We went with the US General cart. We went with just Harbor Freight sockets because they just get beat up. Like I said, there's a couple of snap-on ones we get. We got some socket organizers to go in this new toolbox, and basically all that will be in this toolbox is going to be like our rivets, our rivet gun, drill bits, hand tools, snap pliers, internal, external snap ring pliers, screwdrivers, picks, stuff like that, seal savers, etc. So that's why we went this route. It wasn't a bunch of tools. I'm also going to get the transmission area's own drill and impact driver, as well as probably its own torque wrench, probably later on this week. But one of the first jobs that we do have to do is build a transmission for a guy. That's why I'm kind of really trying to get this transmission area dialed in, set up the way I like it. We also went with the Harbor Freight work lights. These are a 4-bulb, 48 inches long. I also got some of these 48-inch single bulb ones. I'm going to try them out and see what we like in here. Essentially, this back wall here is going to be where all the shelves go, as well as our press. We got these shelves from Sam's Club. They're rated for 10,000 pounds each, 2,500 a shelf. Very similar to your Home Depot Lowe's, except these were on sale today, 75 bucks off. So I grabbed 2 of these. These are about 7 feet long. This wall's 16 feet long. So if my math is correct, we'll have a shelf all the way there, a shelf here, and then our shop press that we just got will go right here, 20 ton. So that way we can do that. And then transmission area flow, it'd probably be the tear down area or assembly area here, and then the other one here. And then if you guys can look, we already have power along this wall, which is why this became the assembly area. And then eventually we will have a parts cleaner somewhere in this vicinity, probably. Maybe it'll go over there where the welding plug's at, but that's kind of the gist of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling our roll cart and our shelving, get our shelving set in there, and then kind of show you guys as we go. With the dim lighting, it's kind of hard to get a time lapse, but I don't want to put the lighting in until I get the shelves set up so I know kind of where the center line is. And guys, we got fresh gravel today. Just trying to make sure this place is spick and span for us here. He left it a little high here so we can drag it towards the door, but it is looking fresh out here. Golly. We got Supervisor David on the job here. You're cut out for this line of work, dude. Dressed like you're ready to work, but hands in the pockets. Yeah. Looks really nice. Alright guys, we are hauling the boxes out of the old David's shop into the new one. Just hunkered down and ended up putting them on a flatbed. It's just easier, safer, faster, so that's the route we went. Tonight we are playing electrician. As you guys saw, toolboxes are now here, which is nice. Don't mind me, I was having a little dinner. So what we have is some 1/2-inch EMT. We got some, I forget what that's called, flexible conduit, preloaded with wire. We also got some stuff for the trans bench. We got some drill bits for the trans bench. We got some screws, some of these Milwaukee impacts, and then we also, London, if you watch my videos, this is for you, bud. And then I also got these. I figured we could secure some of the wiring with this. On top of that, I also got some indoor rated 12-2 pair, depending on if I want to finish this in conduit or not. And then on top of that, we got some junction boxes. We got some plugs to update the plugs in the wall for the style that we use. And, you know, just random assortments of goodies here. And then last but certainly not least, we went ahead and got our transmission area impacts. So this is the 1/4 inch driver and then a drill. That way the transmission area has its own stuff. And then we also got these. These are Metrolux 8-footers. And my plan is basically to try them out and see how they look over there. So if we checked for the power, we got power there. I'm gonna assume it's a ballast. It's just weird that there's 2 in a row. But my plan is to finish this row of lights out with these 2 LED fixtures. If they look good from there, as money becomes available, we'll go there, replace these ones on the wall. And then the other goal is to run the conduit. Basically, you guys can see right there, that's where the conduit came out. And we gotta go along this area. And basically the splice point's like on the back corner of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to work, and I will update you guys as we go. We have successfully relocated the outlet that was over there in that corner. We basically just repurposed the pipe. You guys can see there, we spliced it in up there, brought it down, bracket, and we put it in a junction box. I'm gonna put the outlet in there and just cut what's left of that. Some scary stuff kind of happened here. So if you guys recall, this cable used to come up there and it was dangling there. Well, when you turned this outlet on, there was 240 just literally dangling there. So thank God nobody brushed that, nothing like that. I found out it was live when it arced together, so that was a lot of fun. But anyway, we now have our updated plug right here, secured into the wall. That does have 240. I double checked some electrical, mostly because there was some janky stuff. So there's like an extension cord that goes here, an extension cord that goes up over to here that I'm not even sure like where it goes. So there are some things that I gotta work on for sure. I'd love to like actually run, you guys can see there the wire nuts. So I'd actually like to like conduit that. That'll probably happen later though, realistically. But I do have the stuff to do it. So now we're gonna go ahead, finish wiring up this plug, but I am really pumped about that. Then we're gonna go ahead and finish the power from there over to there. And no guys, we're not drinking on the job. I was putting the old screws in that. That was the best I could find. And then we'll tackle the lights. So just wanted to give you guys an update. And also let my heart rate calm down after discovering that that was live. I give you light. Came up 1 unit short, so we'll grab one more from the old hobo freight. But honestly, it is extremely bright in here. Obviously where the workbenches go was the priority, that's why there's 3 there, and then basically we'll fill in the gap right about there with another light. But yeah, shelves are in. Ultrasonic cleaner, we just got to fill with water and some solvent. I gotta get some pegboard, so that's just kind of temporarily dangling there for the meantime. But yeah, it's bright. We got all of our conduit ran, so J-box there where I spliced in, and then there's a junction box like right behind that OSB secured.
We secured this 3/4 conduit down to this outlet. I do have to get a faceplate, I am aware. We got that one done. We got the walls pressure washed. We got the lighting fixed over there. I still got to get to that. I'm out of steam. We got our toolboxes in, and yeah, gravel. Got the weeds cleaned up. Got the shops cleared out. Already got customers' trucks in here. All in all, getting this building has been good and bad. Good because obviously we need the space, right? Like, who am I kidding? We need to have more than 1 or 2 bays. Having a place where we can park a bunch of stuff is a bonus. I'm excited to get trailer storage for like starting like a rental company to park boats, RVs in the back. We'll get the storage units going, but right now the focus was to turn money out of this as a shop. Internet will be here Friday, which hopefully should help with the uploads. Now that we have a set facility, I can let my stuff sit for a while. I have access to better internet. I will try to get better on uploading for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. Again, it's a little different, but we did a little bit of land maintenance, a whole lot of plumbing, a little bit of electrical, and just you guys kind of got to see us sort of move in. Obviously once we'll get it decorated and stuff like that, and we got a lot of equipment that we still haven't gotten here yet, but all in all, for about 4 days being able to actually use this facility to make money, given that it was vacant for almost 10 years, I'm gonna count it as a win. Hopefully you guys like this video. Drop a comment down below, subscribe if you're not already. Guys, it's in Abingdon, Virginia, right off exit 17. The address, because they just changed the road, is changing, but I will post that or give it to you guys on a video as soon as I can. Anyway guys, I will catch you on the next one.